is going on, everybody? It is a beautiful Saturday morning. We are here with turkey patterning part 2, and today I am out here with my 20 gauge, and this is the gun that I usually shoot all of my turkeys with, and I'm out here today to show you guys just how good this thing can actually pattern with turkey load, because one of the big misconceptions is you can't shoot a turkey with a 20 gauge because it's too small. And I get a lot of questions. It's like, well, what kind of gun am I using? Well, I'm using my Brown & Gold 20 gauge topped off with a Primos tight wad. I'm not sure the constriction on that. I can put it in the description somewhere. But yeah, today what I'm pretty much going to do is I'm going to take 2 shots. I'm going to take one at 20 and maybe one at 25 and one at 30. I don't have that many shells with today. But my season is just a week away, and this is actually the gun I'm planning on using opening day. So I just wanted to see how it patterns, and we're going to go from there. So stay tuned. Also, before we get too far, I should have really talked about the shells we were going to be using today. I'm going to be using these Remington Nitro turkeys. I've been shooting these basically since I started turkey hunting. I killed one turkey with just plain Federals, and then I've been using these ever since. These shells just absolutely destroy. I mean, 30 yards, they barely flop. So then these shells are literally less than $10 a box for 10. So for the money, you can't turkey hunt for any less than that. So yeah, but let's get to the shots. Alrighty, let's go take a look. That was at 20. So hopefully we got a good looking pattern here. Looks like I pulled off maybe a little bit, but I still got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 maybe in the kill zone at 20. But I mean, if this right here was here, we'd be in a lot better shape. I think I'm going to shoot one more time at 20, just because. Alright, here's what we got this time. It still looks like I'm pulling a little bit to the left, but I can just adjust for that and we can go from there. Okay, well, basically seeing that twice in a row, my gun is shooting just a little bit to the left. I'm going to shoot one more time, because I know this gun pattern's good. So I'm going to shoot one more time, and I'm just going to hold a little bit to the right and just see if I can really center up that pattern so that I know that when I'm out there, nothing's going to go wonky. It never has in the past, but you never know. So I'm just going to shoot one more time, and we're going to see how it goes. Alrighty, let's go check out what we got. Honestly, that one felt like my best one, to be honest. I mean, it did knock the board over, but I don't know how much that's saying, considering I've shot the thing 4 times already today. But let's check out the damage here. Just a tad high, but still, overall, that head is just absolutely mangled. How many we got in there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20... 22 just in the head alone, and then 24, 26, 28, 32, 3, and maybe 4 with that one. So that's 34 in the kill zone. That's more than a dead turkey with very, very cheap shotgun shells. Like I said, I haven't tried long beard or anything out of the 20 gauge yet, because I've killed turkeys with this load out to 40 all the way from 10 yards. So it's more than adequate for me, and I'm looking forward to hunting next weekend. So yeah, let's hit it with a recap. Okay, I lied. I'm going to shoot one more time, because I shot a little bit high on that one, and I really, to be honest, I don't know if I've actually patterned this gun, because when I bought that choke, I didn't even shoot it that year. I just went out and I shot a turkey with it. So I think I've maybe shot turkey load at a piece of paper through this gun maybe 2 other times other than this video. So I'm going to shoot one more time. I really want to try and get dialed in with this thing, just so I know for sure what is going to be the most effective place to put that bead when that turkey's in the range. So I'm going to shoot one more time, and we'll see what happens. Okay, that one I don't know. I feel like I maybe pulled a little bit, which I shouldn't be doing because it's just a little 20 gauge. But the thing is so dang light. I don't know. We'll see though. Ooh, I don't know. That's still pretty good. Let me get a better look here. Let's see. We got overall. I think the overall spread of it all is perfectly centered this time. So I'm definitely going to be holding lower than, like, you know, because before when I was shooting, I was holding basically about right here. I figured this is going to be tight enough that basically this whole center of his head was just going to be covered, but that really wasn't the case. So I was holding it about here this time, and it looks like the overall pattern this time is really centered. So let's actually count and see how many we got this time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We got 58 in the kill zone that time. That is definitely what I'm talking about right there. So definitely had to have been holding lower than what I needed to. Definitely the results I was looking for today. It just took me 4 shots to get there. And like I said, I've killed turkeys stone dead with this load, so this is definitely what I'm going to be using today. And after seeing this might be what Jess be using later today when we're hunting. So, alright, now I am officially ready for the recap. Let's get to it. Alrighty guys, here's kind of the recap of the 4 shots that I took. All these shots were at 20 because I know this gun patterns well, and I really don't shoot turkeys much past 30 anyway. So the majority of the shots I take are at 20, so why not pattern it at 20? Doesn't make that much sense to not to. So what I did is I counted all of the holes and I just marked them all off. So this is my first shot at 20 yards. Okay, this one had 23 holes. Second one, 33. Third one is 35. And then the last shot that we took had a whopping 68 in the kill zone. Now, granted, I don't know a lot of people that would count, you know, these down here, but I kind of did because, you know, the spine rungs along here. Anything, these feathers aren't going to do much to that pellet, so it's going to hit it and go in at the very least. You know, it's not going to just bounce off of them at that range. So I counted all of these down here too. This one didn't really have any of either of this one, but this one had upwards to 10 or 12 down here too. So I counted all of those. So this one had a whopping 68 at 20, and that's just as good as the Longbeard XR at 30 out of the 12 gauge, as you remember from last episode. So if I can get a turkey into 20, which I usually do, because I usually set the decoys pretty close, I let them come in. I've never had a situation where I've had to shoot a turkey at more than 30 yards. So I'm looking forward to this, man. This old reliable strikes again. That's what I always call my little 20 gauge, because it seems like every time I bring it out, I get an opportunity to shoot a turkey. And it's not served me wrong yet. It's killed 4 of my 5 turkeys, one of them including my Rio in Kansas. I've only shot 1 turkey with a 12 gauge, and I got lucky because that was with my Mossberg. And if you remember from last episode, that gun always shoots low, but for some reason I felt like bringing it out there, and I think I got lucky. I shot about 8 inches low, and I still ended up killing the turkey. Funny thing is, that was my biggest turkey I've ever shot too. But yeah, I'm going to end this episode right here. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new, and remember, you're never too young. See you later.